So let's do questions because I don't have a lot of time. Let's do 15 minutes, okay? Quick questions, okay? Quick questions. 4 minutes each question. So let's start here. Timer. So I'm trying to think here. Oh, just because Dan asked, and I feel like yesterday I didn't finish the whole question about the Whelan guy. I said that he's. Oh, but did you see that he's connected to Trump? And that so his lawyer is now saying, "Oh, we want the prisoner exchange." So it's clear that his lawyers is in collusion with the Russians. The lawyers is repeating exactly what the Russians are saying. Like, oh, look, guys, this is 4 minutes. Okay, so what's the deal with this guy? What's going to happen to this guy? What's happening here? Yeah, I think, guys, it's propaganda. Okay, it shows here that I've said before. I thought he was threatening Trump with something. He's on the Russian side. I think. Okay, it's all about creating news because he knows. Yeah, it's bullshit. The Russians want that, but that guy is not a spy, and he knows. Putin knows that guy is not a spy. Okay, and so Putin knows he's not a spy. It's a theater they're conducting together. So because that guy's not a spy and the CIA knows it's bullshit, okay, this whole thing is total bullshit. It's a theater they're trying to create. What's going to happen to him? He's not in prison, okay? It shows he's not in prison, I don't think, okay? And it's like some kind of, honestly, guys, it's a scheme, okay? Terry, I'm sorry, go back to I've already talked about this taxes yesterday, okay? I'm sorry, go back yesterday. I did a Q&A, that's it, okay? So, and timing is complicated, okay? So just go back to yesterday. I already talked about it. Okay, so, all right. Yeah, I don't think this guy, I think this whole thing is theater with this guy. He's not a spy. I think he's doing something the Russians want. What happens to this guy afterwards? Oh, look, an offer. Yeah. News. Yeah, exactly. I think, yeah, money. Look, money on the table. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and it's like it's not going to happen because Butina is a real, that guy is not a spy. And they know that the CIA would never buy into this. They would never do it that way, okay? Oh, wow, absence. Interesting. Oh, look. Wow, this is crazy, guys. The cards are crazy. Oh, disgrace. Okay, so he's going to disappear. So there's money. There's an offer to make news. There's money on the table, and he disappears. Okay, disgrace. So I think this whole thing was planned. Okay. Well, guys, forget about Trump. Trump is not a person. He's a toy for Putin. Remember this. Whatever he wants is irrelevant, right? He only does what he's told. So Putin doesn't want him because she's approved. The whole thing with you have to remember this, that the Russians do is something called a plausible deniability, which is that they try to do everything through secondhand sources and they never want the connection. They never really want to show their face. She is their face, okay? So, yeah. So exactly. So no, I didn't see. I'm not watching a lot of news. So this is it, guys. There's an offer to make the news, and there's money on the table. And this is interesting. A person disappears to go missing, and now there's a misfortune. Okay, which this is interesting because it shows that something could. But I think what happens bad is not. This is corruption, loss. Okay, travel. Right. This is corruption. There's a shady. I think it's money that he was paid. To victory, the letter. So yeah, okay. This is interesting. A person willingly leaving, okay? It's like he's willingly, this is like there's no exposure that he left willingly. Grief and adversity. The woman here, doesn't matter who the woman is. Weakness, okay. Wrong, if backfires, okay? So this is a backfires, the whole thing. Okay, the whole thing comes out, okay? All right. Yeah. So this is it. Like I said, I think he got paid. Okay, this is it. He got paid and he's in on it. He's not in jail. I've said before, he's not in jail, it's theater. Okay. and things are gonna go bad for him, not for the reasons, okay, that we think. Okay. I'm sorry, Donna. Don't come here with this is like I don't I've said this before. I don't do psychic said. I don't do that, and this is propaganda. Okay, you have to really you have to act and use your own judgment to look at the people who are saying this. And the fact that you come here, I'm going to delete this because this is not I've said this before. This is not the place for it, okay? Okay. So, anyway, so so this is it. This is bullshit, okay? This is how you probably know this. I don't really will watch other people anymore except for Linda G. But I know you could tell this shady. Have you noticed how there's like all these like floods of random shady people who like I think that the Putin that the Trump he could really be another term. Oh, like whatever. So you know what I mean? It's like fuck this shit. And anybody who's gonna come to my channel, okay, and say this is for you. Okay, I'm sorry, this is my channel. You don't come here and say this bullshit. Okay, that's it for you. Sorry. I how you know what I mean? It's like, are you waste my time? Sorry, yeah. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? It's like, oh. Like, I'm not saying there's a lot of really good people, but you guys can tell, right, when a person is shady, right? So anyway, so this is so anyway, so you know what I mean? You could tell, right? I remember when I first looked this stuff up, and I was like, some people were saying this, and I was like, whoa, this person looks like a drug addict. I would look at the person, I was like, there's something shady here. It doesn't seem right. You know what I mean? You look at the person, they're like, ooh, I can see it. I think so. Yeah. Oh, I think he's a great man. There's people putting things in his head. Yeah. Yeah. No, not the place for bullshit. No. So anyway, guys, so continuing here, more questions. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like you can tell, right? This is like, okay. So anyway, so what else is gonna say, guys? So there's more information. More questions, okay? We have a few minutes more. What else? Other questions? Oh, what about this? Do you have any more questions? I have a question about today. What was the stupid like what is a press conference today, huh? What was it about? What was the stupid press conference? Oh, what was it about? Oh, the poster. That's right. What was the poster? What was the stupid thing? He's like, no, guys, he thinks this is the thing. He wants to own, okay, he wants to own the news. Okay, so he's very upset that he's like, Nancy's on the news all the time. I'm gonna go have a press release right now. I'm gonna talk. This is it, okay? This is it. It's like he wants to talk, and he's like, I'm gonna go talk, and I'm the one who controls the news. I can do it. I can do it. And it's like this is like his whole craziness. Okay, he still lives in that world of this is it. It was all about changing the topic, changing the subject. Okay. So this is it. Okay. So more questions. Somebody, guys, at the beginning, you guys had questions. I don't remember exactly. Okay. So this is it. Okay. So let's try to think here. What were the questions at the beginning, guys? Do you have other questions? Okay. Will Trump leave in stages? Fall ill, resign. Okay. I've said, but I think mystery. I just saw. I think. Well, let me just ask how you're asking. Okay, I think I saw it just now that what happens is like the financial. This is what I said before yesterday and before that stuff financial stuff is revealed. One, he gets very angry, and he can't escape it. And then secondly, there's pressure behind the scenes. He's not. I mean, he's ill such so and so, but he resigns because he has no choice. There's crimes here. What's the process for him leaving? How does this happen? I see him like in a room trying to he's trying to see if he can get out of situations. He can't. He's stuck. He tries to leave, and there's people who come. They're kind of like, we can open the door for you, but this is how you have to leave. Okay, this is it. I feel like he wants to do things. He can't get away. He can't. He's like trying to. He put himself in a difficult situation, which is this criminality and all these things. He's trying to get out of it, but he can't. And so people come, look, we can get you out, but these are the conditions. Okay, this is it. This is like I've said before, it's like that. I don't think it's illness in the sense that he's megalomaniac. I don't think he's crazy. He's just insane in that sense, okay? Glass box. I don't even remember the glass. Yes, yeah, maybe the that's right, that's right. Just something like he tries to leave. He boxed himself in. Okay, he tries to leave and he can't. The only way out is somebody's gonna offer the conditions. Okay, and he's like, they're like, okay, well, this is how you get out. This is what you have to do. And he's like, okay, okay. So, and at this point, guys, I think he tries to defend Kushner until the end. Okay, he can't defend, and then until he doesn't, he stops care. I'm not that there's something here. I think he's connected to Ivanka, but at some point he doesn't really care anymore, and he just wants to leave. He wants to leave. He wants to leave, and that's how he accepts the terms and just goes away. Okay, I've said this before, guys. He's not free when he leaves. It's not gonna. I've said this 100 times. Please tattoo it in your head. Okay, when he leaves. Okay, when he leaves, just remember this. Think of every president who leaves, right? There's always Secret Service. When he leaves, he's gonna have the Secret Service is always gonna be kind of spying on him. It's not secret. I've said it before very recently that what happens is he leaves, and then there's whatever police or something like that. Okay, I forgot whatever it is, and that what happens. This was I forgot exactly. I think it was one of the last readings I did before, very recently. Okay, that he starts throwing food at the wall. The story about the nurse, remember? Right? So this is it. Like he can't go away. Okay, he can't go away. All right, remember this. He's not gonna be like a random person walking down doing whatever he wants. Not how it is. Okay, so this is why he's never gonna be. Okay, so this is the interesting questions here. Okay, so will Supreme Court make a ruling that a sitting president can be indicted? Okay, but I don't. Okay, maybe let me rephrase this, Jen. Um, is the Supreme Court gonna get involved in the Trump case at all? Let's just start it this way, okay? Because I think there's a lot of conversation. I don't know that this is even matters. I think there's a lot of conversation that I think they don't care too much about it, okay? But let's see. Is the Supreme Court gonna get involved in Trump leaving? I see what I see here is that there was a case. I don't know if it's one that's going now, okay? One that's ongoing in the sense that there is that they say this like to him. No, he's trying to get a break in something. I don't know if it's that he doesn't have to do that. I don't know if it's something. Where is it about? What is it about? He wants some sort of a exception for crime, okay, or something like he can. I think maybe the state thing that he can't be prosecuted. He's already tried, but they said no. So in the sense that he didn't get the break he wanted, okay, and I think there's something going on behind the scenes. He's like, no, they don't help him out, okay. So it doesn't really matter, guys. They're telling us this, but it doesn't. I feel like there's already sealed indictments. They're not gonna be like. They're very tough, okay. So the pardon, but yeah, that's what it might have been. They're like, no, no, he doesn't get what he's like, no, no. They were like, no. So the Supreme Court is not going to move for him. The reality is that I think even Kavanaugh and those people, okay, have said they look at them. Everybody is smarter than he is, okay. So they look at themselves in the mirror. They're like, I got this job. Am I going to sacrifice my shit for this motherfucker? No, because they know, guys. Anybody who defends Trump is done with their reputation. At this stage, defending Trump is career suicide. You know what I mean? So they're not gonna do it. So okay. So okay. So now next, well, there was another interesting. Oh, this is Melania. I hate Melania. Whatever, Melania. So okay, interesting question. Okay, so Melania. Okay, so Melania. Quick question: what's going to happen to Melania once Trump leaves? Quick question. Interesting, guys. So yeah, I don't like her. I don't like her either. But I'm saying this is interesting. The image I got is that he leaves and she has luggage. Okay, she has her bags packed and she has her luggage. She's like trying to travel. She goes to the airport. Okay, yeah, exactly. So she goes try to go to the airport. Okay, and she has this luggage. And she's like, and they're like, bitch, no, no, go back, Go back. No, she may try, or she may think she's going to leave the country, but no, they don't let her out. The same for the same reason that the same Trump. She's married to him still, and they're gonna. It's sort of like, the situation that she's in is like the wife of Madoff. Okay, except that she's worse than, I think, the wife of Madoff, because apparently Madoff did not tell her much. The wife. Okay, this is like exactly no file list, and also like no, we're gonna sit. She's made to sit through all this stuff. Okay, that they're gonna impoverish. They're gonna take all the money, and she's gonna take everything. She's gonna see the whole thing deflate. But eventually, I don't think she's gonna end up badly. Okay, I don't think she's gonna, in the sense that she's gonna find some guy and be. I said before, I think she may end up living in White Plains or something. Like with a regular guy. So she's a survivor. I'm sorry, this could just say she's a hooker. Okay, she's a tough hooker, street. Okay, whatever. Let's get real. Let's just say it. Okay, Melania is a hooker who worked, who got lucky. Okay, let's just say it. I'm sorry. That's it. That's what I think. I'm not saying there's anything wrong against. There's nothing wrong with with being a hooker, right? What's wrong is like pretending that she's like some kind of, oh my gosh, she's like out there, the morals or whatever. So the hypocrisy is ridiculous. Okay, so but what I'm saying is that she's a survivor. She's a survivor. I think she may, like, seriously, she may marry like a fire, right? It's just like a fireman, or I don't know, she's like something like that. Like I said before, she's gonna have a regular life. She's gonna drop everything. But what it's like, please, Melania, like, get real. I mean, come on, let's get real. Did anybody believe that she's like some kind of, oh, Melania, I'm here, I'm for sale, like house. Okay, I'm sorry. There's nothing wrong. Like I said, there's nothing wrong. It's just that let's try to pretend that she's anything other than a transactional person is like, there's not much more. Yeah, please. Like, no, you know what I mean? I'm sorry. That's it. Okay. So I think she survives. Honestly, I do think she survives. I think she does well. Yeah, exactly. I saw that she was very upset because she had a good relationship with this guy, but I think she's going to be okay, guys. She's a survivor. That's what I remember. She's a survivor, and she will survive. She's just going to be, there's not going to be any money left. Okay. So anyway, so there's another interesting question. Oh, somebody asked a question about Kavanaugh. Just the last question. So I always say, how election will continue the questions. So Kavanaugh, what was the question was, I think, is there going to be hearings on Kavanaugh in Congress? Okay, right? Okay, so is there going to be hearings on Kavanaugh? Are they going to look into Kavanaugh? They're going to look into Kavanaugh. It's interesting. I see what I see, guys. First of all, I see that there's a lot of bigger issues. Okay, he knows. The interesting thing I see here is that he knows that his what is it called? His legitimacy hangs by a thread. Okay, so he's gonna try to be as quote unquote progressive as possible this whole time. Number one. Number two, I think he knows there's a target on his head, but I feel like I see him dropping, like falling before anything happens. I feel like I see rising. I think there's a lot of people that have very serious there's a lot of serious investigations going on. He wants to be the guy who's like, don't look at me right now. Don't look at me. Oh, no, just don't look at me. Okay. So you know what I mean, guys? So this is it. All right. So this is it. I think he's gonna leave or be ejected somehow later, but there's gonna be a lot more that's bigger. I think the whole thing with Kavanaugh, and even the other guy, I forgot his name, the other shady guy, is that they may both be ejected because they were picked by the Trump administration, and they know this is the thing. They're aware. They're smart people. They know how to not to not make a big deal. And I think the Democrats are also avoiding the issue of Kavanaugh because they know it's like a hot button issue. It was already like overworked by the Republicans, okay, as a Gorsuch, as a talking point, okay. So you know what I mean? So this is it. right? I think he's gonna fall, he's gonna be ejected, but I don't think it's gonna happen through Congress. There's gonna be much bigger issues going on, okay? Exactly. We spend time with his family, something like that. Exactly. I think, like I said, I saw this image of a game, like he's being ejected. Okay, he's ejected from there, but it's not through Congress. It's something else, and he's afraid. They all, it's interesting. All these guys who are like, they're afraid for their life. For their lives in the sense of like they playing with the squeak. Yeah, squeak. So that's so funny. Jen said no, but it's like they're afraid not for their lives, but they're afraid of losing because they're very close. Okay, very close to losing everything, and so they're trying to be quiet about it. Oh no, I love it. Well, Nancy, let's go have party. I have cake for you, right? So this was like, guys, interesting, huh? So this was nice, guys. It's very intense today. Okay, very interesting. Patty birthday tomorrow, huh? Yeah. So very interesting, guys. Okay, so guys, I have to go. Time to go. Time to go. It's very nice. Thank you. Today was so many emotions, so many countries, so many places. Okay, so it's very fun. Thank you for help. Thank you for being here with me. So tomorrow, okay? All right. Good night. Okay, it was fun. Good night. Okay. Bye. 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 Good night.